Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the vlog. I just did a little bit of the last of the hyaluronic acid 3 serum from CosRx. I reviewed this for you guys several months ago and I just finished it up. I've been using it off and on. I actually ended up really liking this all the way through. It worked out really well just for hydrating the skin. I think it's a great option for a hyaluronic acid serum. It also has ceramides, which are good for the moisture barrier. But one thing I forgot is I have a gripe with this particular format of serum. Can you see that? Serum packaging. This right here. Because let me tell you, getting the dregs out of this, very difficult, because you're working with this short pipette stem. There's all of this stuff here around the edge that when you get down to about that much product, that is impossible to get up with this. You have to tilt the bottle on its side and like try and it's dark, you know, it's dark. You can't see it through the glass to see where stuff is. And you might say, well, just, you know, dump it out on your hand. Oh no, it doesn't allow for that. Which you know is good. Like if you drop this, you're not gonna lose product, but it's like, how am I supposed to get that out of there? Very annoying. Anyways, I've had these bright eye patches. I always love the reveal with these because they really do depuff. Anyway, I'm gonna come on with my sunscreen this morning. The P-Calm, still really enjoying this as a, what was that really abruptly? Daily facial moisturizer with SPF 50. Looks like we're gonna get some rain, which is good. We've had a bit of a dry spell. I'm gonna say that in air quotes because while we haven't gotten any rain, it never, ever feels dry here. All right, I'm just finishing up my coffee and I saw a comment asking me for any tips that I have if you're someone who, when you put on your skincare products, they like burn and sting right away. Listen, it goes against the advice that I typically give, which is after you cleanse, you know, apply your serum, your toner, your moisturizer, whatever, onto the skin while it's damp. The only thing you shouldn't do that with is like sunscreen. That should go under a dry face. And the reason for that recommendation is you get better penetration of those ingredients. You get a little bit more bang for your buck. However, if you have rosacea, sensitive skin, burning, stinging, try waiting a full 30 minutes. Just rinse the cleanser off, pat dry your skin, and wait a full 30 minutes. I know it's a pain, but it can actually help because when the stratum corneum is hydrated up from cleansing, from water exposure, you're more likely to have that burning and stinging if you're someone with sensitive skin. And just waiting a full 30 minutes can actually be a game changer. Likewise, for people who are new to a topical retinoid like tretinoin, tazarotene, adapalene, trifarotene, you know, you've heard the first few weeks of starting it, you can get a lot of dryness, peeling, and irritation. So a way around that, I've got a lot of tips actually for getting around that. But some people do find that if they wait a full 30 minutes after they're, you know, cleansing, it'll cut down on the irritation. I am gonna go do a little shopping. I might try and dance on into Sam's Club because Sam's Club, I haven't been in one in a while. I'm a loyal Costco shopper, right? But I haven't been in a Sam's Club in a couple, I think my last Sam's Club video was like maybe 2 years ago. And then I want to check out this bookstore I've been dying to go to. So buckle up. Oh, check out my earrings. I also got them in white flowers and then gold flowers. They're so pretty. This one little thing I just love. They came in these sweet little boxes. They also came with 2 sets of backs. Completely clear and then the clear with, can you see that? Clear with the sort of metal back. Here are the gold ones. I've worn these actually in a few videos that should be up at this point by the time you're watching this video. And the white have the pretty gold like centers and they were like really inexpensive, like under $5. All right, I just came in here to Sam's Club and filmed a skincare video, but let's peruse around. They let me come in here. Ooh, Ooh, apple chips, Rind brand. They let me come in here just to look around, and it's actually kind of zen. Not many people are in here today, at least at this particular time. Don't want to jinx it. Sometimes as soon as I say something like that, it's like, oh, made you look. When I came in, I noticed these adorable Halloween candy bowls for trick-or-treat. Halloween party kit. Cookie decorating kit. It already comes with pre-baked cookies, bakery bling. Score a treat. Panini sports cards. I guess it's just cards you can give out instead of candy. Popcorn. It's fun for trick-or-treat. I thought these lollipops were cute when I walked by here. Then there are Disney Mickey ears, mini ears for Halloween. This is a Squishable knockoff. Fall pillows galore. Hello Pumpkin. I like this one with the little ghosts. Oh, and then they have doormats. Happy Halloween, hello fall. And they have a set of 3 pumpkin candles, salted maple. Kind of hard to smell them. Harvest Orchard into the cedar wood. Pretty wreath. Animated Reaper here, 10 feet tall. They also have some Christmas stuff, and I'm loving this arch with prismatic snowflakes. That'd be fun. If you had some winter formal to go to, you could take photos underneath it. I love the prismatic reindeer. Those are really pretty. They also have this snowflake gift box, $89.94. Love those too. The angel, the nativity, twinkle ornament balls, ho ho ho, the Santa hat. I'm already excited for the holiday season. Starts with Halloween, then Thanksgiving. I love it. I'm ready. I'm ready to seg in. We also have some Halloween outdoor decorations. This cat's kind of fun. And this little Reaper pal. The musical skeleton duet. Obsessed. That's what all the influencers always say. I'm obsessed. That word is so overused. Nora Roberts' Identity. I've never read a Nora Roberts book, but that cover looks pretty good. I need to finish The Horse Whisperer. It's good. I've just been kind of slow to pick up my book because I've been, I don't know, doing other things. Nicholas Sparks is always a good beach read. I went through a phase in med school where I was codependent on Nicholas Sparks books to get me through stressful rotations. Just needed some sort of escape, you know, something light reading. This looks like fun, the spin art machine. I remember when a bunch of YouTubers I used to watch would always be promoting this Kiwi Crate. It's like little craft projects to occupy your child. It's like a subscription, I think, but this looks like fun. Spins around in there and you throw the paint in there. That would have entertained me as a child. Nice little reading nook there. craft book section. Wasn't that bookstore something? You guys, I'm telling you, I love old books, and I especially like bookstores that have like very, very vintage to antique books, because you just feel like they have so much life behind them, right? There's something really calming about old books, like the way they smell. I love it. Or what is that kind of old school book jacket? I mean, they still make them, I think. It would be on a hardcover book. It'd be like the cover, but then it has this like clear cellophane cover that has this like crinkly sound to it. Yeah. People go on and on about ASMR stuff being relaxing, but to me it's like the smell, the holding of books is very soothing. This is a great option for dry eyelids. If you happen to have them, I don't, but I just put on my Retinoid, so sometimes I like to do some kind of little barrier around my eyes just to make sure it doesn't transfer around my eye area, because that can lead to a lot of dryness and irritation. That being said, Retinoid is safe to use around the eyes. Now, it can be super irritating, but it actually, has been studied around the eyes for crow's feet and to improve the visible signs of aging around the eyes. So it's definitely safe to use it around the eyes. You just have to be careful, because, I mean, it's really hard to tolerate for a lot of people depending on the formula that you have. I don't put Retinoid around my eyes because I just don't want to deal with that. Also, it can be really irritating on the neck, but it can be used on the neck, and in fact, it can be quite beneficial. I mean, neck skin, like eyelid skin, is really delicate, shows a lot of visible signs of skin aging. I put it on my neck. And when I first started doing that, I got the most irritation here. Like, I didn't really experience too much irritation with starting with Retinoid. That being said, I had used adapalene for, I want to say, a full year before switching over to Retinoid. I did get some like sensitivity, like my cheeks would be a little more prone to kind of flushing and redness. But I never really had like the extensive peeling and dryness, and I use just regular old school Retinoid. I don't use the newer formulas, although I have entertained the idea of trying out Altreno lotion. It's Retinoid in that lotion base. I've entertained the idea of trying that out just to see what it's like. Yeah, I've really gotten into looking at antiques and vintage things. I have enjoyed taking you guys to different shops around, because it's just something different. Sometimes I feel like stuff in stores, I love shopping. I don't like spending, but I love shopping. And it's always fun to go in like antique vintage shops, because they're just things that, can be more difficult to find, because they're, and they have a history to them and they're unique. Plus, it's nice to buy things that are not necessarily brand new, because, it just kind of gives things another life rather than creating more possible waste. Yeah, I plan to take my sweet time acquiring like furnishings for this house, because first of all, it's expensive, and second of all, like I would just rather buy things that are really good quality and then have, a little bit of history behind them, than to just necessarily buy all brand new. And it ends up being less expensive, but I know things that I like, and so it's kind of like the thrill of the chase too, hunting around for things. So I just plan on taking my sweet time, no rush, right? No rush. Anyways, guys, I am gonna wrap this vlog up here. I hope you had a great weekend. Thank you so much for coming along with me on this vlog-a-day. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and as always, don't forget, sunscreen and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.